94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony, yeah! Tony, in the morning. Tony, in the morning.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, Wednesday hump day. Welcome to it. 1 day away from the school bells to ring. Yeah,
not yet, Mama, not yet.
Right. It's exciting. A lot of children actually look forward to going back to school, seeing their friends they haven't seen all summer, brand new clothes to sport, a new beginning, and advancing because they're all going into a new grade.
I like to sleep in.
Well, I'm glad that you're not my kid. Right, okay. Tony in the morning, DJ Primetime 256. Totally excited about this. Usher, who has been, I think it's just been the year of the Usher since last year, right? I mean, this guy, pretty phenomenal. He had the big, Las Vegas stay. Then he did the big Super Bowl thing.
Yes.
He won a lot of great awards. Has a concert happening now, a series and a whole tour going on. Now they're talking about his Paris concert will be seen on the big screen.
Come on now.
Yes, Usher, baby.
Usher.
Yeah.
Coco Gauff argues with the ref, and I completely understand why. All right, her ball went out of bounds. The ref called it before it happened. Replays need to happen in sports.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear this.
Especially on the biggest stage.
Yeah, because that made her lose, and that's not cool. And yeah, if there was a replay,
gotta have them replays.
Because I don't know about you, I'm like recording all my favorite events for the Olympics, and I'm rewinding. I'm like, wait a minute.
I mean, I seen it, and I was going to text her like, hey.
You was going to text her? Oh, okay. All right. So our guy, LL Cool J, one of the best when it comes to rappers, is talking about the rappers who only talk about money in their songs. Yeah.
An airline flight was diverted because a biohazard caused passengers to get sick. 30,000 feet up.
You sure know how to mess up a morning donut.
I try.
Right. Tony in the morning, DJ Primetime 256. Thank you so much for kicking off your Wednesday hump day with us on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
Heat wave.
Pretty much. So yesterday was I ain't cooking dinner today. Yesterday was that for me.
You know what this heat will make you do? It'll make you sweat and it'll make you holler.
Yeah, make you call for some water.
Oh, I think that's what she was talking about.
Right, I'm pretty sure that's what she was talking about. Right. Listen, this is the last day to get it in because tomorrow you've got Huntsville, Madison City, County, all going to school.
Everybody going back to school.
Then on Friday, Limestone, they'll be going back to school. So this is how we going to wrap up this week.
How we going to wrap it up?
Sending those kiddos back to school. And I believe next week, we have Oakwood University starting back to school. So we're going to get into that whole list of you got to go back to school.
Ooh, I don't want to go back, but I don't want to go back.
All right, so the Summer Olympics is my favorite time when it comes around every 4 years.
Yes.
But I lose a lot of sleep because I just can't get enough of it.
So many events. So many events. Did you happen to catch tennis?
I did not catch tennis, but I did catch fencing. What do you know about tennis?
Coco Gauff was eliminated. And she was the flag bearer.
She won the other day, though.
Man.
What happened was before the ball even went out of bounds or before she actually even hit the ball. All right, so the ball's in the air.
The ball's in the air. It's coming down.
Right.
And it has to hit.
It has to hit before you call it.
The ref called it before she even got a chance to hit the ball and said it was out of bounds. And that's what actually called the match off. That's how she ain't lost. But she's arguing that there should be instant replays in these type of matches.
Yeah.
And I agree, especially on the highest level.
Really should be.
Especially when she's expected to win gold.
The Williams sisters had to go through that nonsense with these refs. She's going through it as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also with boxing yesterday.
Oh.
The women's boxing, one of the ladies, it looked like she got hit.
Right.
And she went down to the ground. Didn't get touched at all. She literally just slipped and stumbled.
Oh.
And she lost.
You gotta be kidding me.
They need replays, especially at the Olympics. Anything that's at the highest level.
That's one of those. I didn't even touch you.
It was like a phantom punch. The punch had to be like an inch or two from her face.
Okay.
Didn't hit her at all. She just stepped back and fell. And yeah, she lost. She lost by that knockdown.
Well, who didn't lose was Lauren Scruggs, and she becomes the first black woman, I should say, to win fencing. 21 years old. Yes, she walked away with the silver award. And so we're totally excited for her. But everyone's talking about the gold medalist, Simone Biles, and the team.
The GOAT.
Yes. And so she is now the most decorated gymnast of the Olympics, Simone Biles.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
You don't have to act up about it now.
Got to. Black woman, black woman, black woman.
Primetime 256 on Tony in the Morning, 94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Well,
black in the day, journalist, news anchor, and talk show host Tamron Hall broke barriers in 2014 when she became the first African-American woman to anchor on the Today Show. Right. 5 years later, Tamron Hall launched the Tamron Hall Show, which she has won 2 Daytime Emmy Awards, with the first win in 2020 making and marking the first time that a freshman host would receive the honor. That's black in the day. On this date, back in the day, 1995, Walt Disney Company, they purchased ABC. Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats, happy anniversary. They got married on this date in 2010. 2012, Michael Phelps became the greatest Olympian ever, winning his 19th medal. And it was Rihanna who became the first black woman to appear on the cover of Vogue UK on this date in 2018. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too.
Nino Brown, Blade, Willie Mays Hayes, and he has a guest appearance in the new Marvel movie, Wolverine Deadpool. I'm talking about Wesley Snipes, people celebrating his birthday today. We also have Little Uzi Vert, Mark Cuban, of course you know him from the Shark Tank, and the Dallas Mavericks. He owns everything. He owns everything.
Right.
J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, celebrating his birthday as well. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
It is National Avocado Day. Who doesn't want a little slice of avocado toast?
I don't.
I love avocado toast. That's black in the day, back in the day. Tony in the Morning, 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the Morning, DJ Primetime 256, Wednesday, hump day, a heat index of nearly 109 again. With a high of 93. Folks, it's going to be hotter than it is now later on today.
Right. Hot out here.
Yes. So please hydrate. You know the drill.
Please hydrate, folks. Don't go outside and pass out.
Time for your good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. St. Clair's Place will be hosting their grand opening and back to school carnival. You can join them this Saturday, August 3rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 114 Lillian Farms Boulevard. That's in Huntsville. The first 500 students to attend will receive a free book bag. Also, they will have additional school supplies for other folks as well. They have free popcorn, bounce houses, fun games, and food trucks, as well as raffle prizes. That's going to be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at St. Clair's Place, 114 Lily Farms Boulevard in Huntsville. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The good news in the neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M. Start here. Go anywhere.
Now leading the pack with 26 medals. How about that? Yeah.
Yes, 26.
And but China and Japan are tying for the most gold at 7. We are kind of behind on that. We're only at 4 gold medals, but we make it up with 11 silver and 11 bronze. Did you happen to see the rugby?
I did.
The women's rugby. Listen, I missed this whole thing because, I saw the game, but as a athlete in, well, you know what? They just didn't offer it at the school I attended for women. Yeah. So, but nonetheless, this whole rugby thing, I'm totally into it now.
Really?
Oh, it's so cool. I never paid attention to it. It's a combo of soccer and football.
Throwing it together.
It's crazy fun. It is crazy fun. And so, really disappointing for the French. France lost yesterday. So what happened was we're down to the last few minutes of the game. Team USA gets the ball. There's a 40 to 50 yard run all the way downfield, score, touchdown. Now they're tied. It's 12-12. Oh, you already see the agony on the faces of the French, right? And all they have to do is get a goal. They kick it. It was a short goal kick. Yes! Team USA wins. First time ever. Congratulations.
Wow.
They get the bronze. They walk away with a medal for the women's rugby team.
Now, people, this is the Olympic season, all right?
It is.
And I know some of y'all going to be out here reminiscing on what you used to be able to do. Don't get out here and pull anything, okay?
OMG, please don't do that.
I say that because BMX is tonight, right? And I went skateboarding with my son one time.
All right.
And I was like, sometimes you just think you still got it. And I did an ollie. And as I was up in the air.
What is an ollie?
That's when you turn around and you jump the board off the ground.
Okay.
All 4 wheels come up off the ground. You're like, yeah,
okay.
right?
I thought that was a oops, but go ahead.
So I turned around and I did it. And as soon as I did the ollie, the skateboard shot from under my leg. And I was looking at the blue clouds. The sky was blue, the clouds was white, and I was laying on my back. People don't do it.
Yes, leave it to the younger professionals. All right. Of course, we talked about this last hour, but it's worth mentioning again that Simone Biles, now the most decorated gymnast in Olympic history.
Yes.
Of course, Team USA walked away with the gold win. The ladies did the doggone thing yesterday. So really excited about all of the sporting events, that we've been seeing and being introduced. Now, we were concerned about the river there. It looks pretty contaminated, and they say it's going to be okay. So the men will do the triathlon, and I'm like, you are?
They're still going to do it and get in the water. That is crazy.
Don't come home with no.
That is crazy.
Yeah, they're still going to do it. So hopefully everybody will fare well. But they took them $1 billion to try to clean it. Then it rained, and they tried to say,
and they brought it right back.
Yeah, that's what.
Where did y'all put this bacteria?
No, what's in the rain in Paris?
94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
At work when you can kick it with Kevin Williams, the Nighthawk. Check in starting at 10 o'clock. The midday vibe with Kevin Williams. Always great music, great information, and totally a lot of fun to hang out with Kevin Williams while you work. Plus, we're trying to get you to Las Vegas.
Yes, prizes, we got them. Boys to Men, an exclusive Las Vegas engagement, takes over the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas this August with special guest Robin Thicke. And guess what? You could be there. Score a trip for 2 with round-trip airfare, a stay at the Cosmopolitan, premium tickets to the concert, $200 spending cash, plus a show poster autographed by Boys to Men. Listen weekdays for the national text keyword for your chance to win. Prizes are provided by Live Nation. The contest rules can be found at WHRPFM.com.
Oh, you're so thorough.
I tried to.
Right. Text the national keyword, and the water is the word. Water. Yeah, not that water in France. WATER. WATER. Text to 95819 for a chance to win a trip to Las Vegas. You want to check out Boys to Men and Robin Thicke. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you to our friends at Live Nation and 94.1 WH.
The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletale.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale.
Ooh, so Taylor Swift, she did it. And Beyonce, she did it too. And now Usher's like, I'm about to do it too. Coming to a theater near you. Everybody's totally hyped about Usher bringing his concert event to the big screen. The Rendezvous in Paris is about to be released in September at a theater near you. In fact, he says Paris was so special, a great experience for him as an entertainer and fans, that he was hoping those who weren't able to make it in person could get that same experience. I can't even afford your tickets in the USA, Usher. What you talking about? I'll be there. Looking forward to seeing that. And now, R. Kelly says, you need to drop my case. You need to get me out of these jail bars. Yeah, because most of what has happened was back in the 1990s of what he's being accused of. His lawyers are working hard to get him out of jail. And check this out. It's exactly what Diddy didn't want. Kim Porter to tell the real. Rumor is Kim Porter's memoir that tells everything has been leaked, and it ain't good. It's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just tattletales.
Tony's Tattletales is sponsored by Hello Huntsville, where your heartbeat of the community comes alive. Check out Hello Huntsville at WHRPFM.com.
Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256 Wednesday, hump day. And of course, July 31st, last day of the month. It's the last day of the month.
Some folks got paid.
Oh.
You know what's confusing about having the first in the middle of the week? Is you get paid on the middle of the week versus the weekend. So you get all this money in your account. You're like, oh my God, what am I going to do with it?
Save it till the weekend.
Y'all better pay them bills first.
Y'all better buy them school shoes. Right.
They got expensive this year.
Really?
Good God.
Listen, I was going to buy a pair of sneakers for myself. Well, who else would you buy it for? I don't know. Just me. But nonetheless, I was like, why are they so expensive?
Right.
They're just sneakers.
I had a pair of Air Force Ones when I was in school. They cost me $65.
That's like magic to a lot of people's ears right now. How much are they today?
Today, $120.
Are you kidding me?
The same black pair.
And those feet, they come from your DNA. So I mean,
my son wears a 7.5. I said,
7.5.
Why are these shoes so expensive?
Is your son tall?
Yeah, he's almost taller than me.
Oh, right.
He's in the 6th grade. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to bring that up.
I'm getting shorter. I think I'm getting shorter. Anyway, Tony, we're not talking about me.
Shrinkage.
That's what I think it is. I'm shrinking, y'all.
When you get older, you start shrinking.
Man. We're not talking about me this
no,
morning.
let's go back to talking about that.
School starts tomorrow.
All right. So yesterday, Vice President Kamala Harris had a rally in Georgia, and boy, were they on fire. First of all, Megan Thee Stallion was there doing her thing. It was off the chain. I'm like, is this a presidential rally or are we at a party?
Right.
Okay. But as you know, 3 weeks ago, a lot of people were like, what is going on when President Joe Biden announced that he was going to come off of the run for presidency, right? And now we see what's going on. The world is shifting. She's thinking about who's going to be her running mate as she runs for this presidency. And there was a lot of exciting things to come out of what she had to say. I found it very interesting that while that was happening, you've got this whole movement on Zoom of people raising money and different, it started with the black women.
Yep.
Started with the black women. And then our Caucasian sisters, the white ladies, they decided we're going to do it too.
Then the black men.
And then the black men.
Then the Latinos.
And now white dudes for Harris decided that they would raise money. And interesting enough, one celebrity showed up, and that really got everything going.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they raised?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, how much you raised, Tony?
$4 million.
God, dog, online?
Online. Yeah, so Jeff Bridges, actor Jeff Bridges, one of our legends, he showed up and he says, yeah, I want to be a part of this. No, I mean, yeah, a friend of mine sent me this link. It's like, yeah, well, you know, it's because, well, yeah, I'm white, but I'm a dude. And I want one of those hats, you know, but I want to, he's like so excited that we could have a woman president and really excited that the woman president could be Kamala Harris.
You know who wasn't excited?
Who?
The person that owns Tesla.
Ooh.
The person that got all these recalls is worried about these Zoom calls and ain't worried about these Tesla recalls. They on the wrong call. I ain't gonna say his name because he really rich. He
right. So they suspended the Dudes for Harris account. And then, you know, that's what you call election interference. All right. So they had to put it back up. But for a moment there, that account was suspended. So things to keep an eye on. Facts.
That's how you know you're making moves.
That's how you know you're making moves. Matter of fact, if you got something to say it to my face.
Right down the street in the Tennessee Valley. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. And PT. DJ Primetime 256. 94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning, DJ Primetime 256. Let me tell you, there's a lot of talk about money.
Not the $1 Million Baby money.
Right. LL Cool J. You saw the story where LL Cool J is kind of calling out some of the rappers of today.
Yes.
And why they sing about nothing but money.
Nothing but money.
Money.
He says, what happens 12 years later and you're still talking about money?
Right. And it's like, do you have anything else to say? So he did kind of a comparison between today's rappers and the late Bob Marley, who had a different style of music, a lot of great messages about life. And so I'm wondering, does LL Cool J have legs to stand on when he says this? I'm just curious. I mean, you know, what are some of his greatest hits? Let's go into it.
Let's go.
I Need Love. Going back to Cali.
To
all
Cali.
Right?
To Cali.
The Booming System. What else?
I'm Bad.
Go Cut Creator. Oh yeah. Mama Said Knock You Out.
Mama said, yeah.
So he is talking about a lot of different
subjects. Gotta get your head sprung. Gotta get your head.
Right. So I just wanted to make sure. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Around the Way Girl. Got to mention that. And doing it. I represent Queen. She was raised out in Brooklyn. Yeah. And Love You Better and Lounging. So he does have a lot of different subjects other than money. So I just had to make sure, because, you know, when people start saying things, like, what you talking about?
You got to have that substance. And I think as a older, if you want your career to go far.
Your longevity, like LL Cool J?
It's about putting butts in seats. And when I get 60, I don't want to hear people talking about money. Because we all going to be on Social Security. I'm just saying. Right. Tony, have you ever had like a late night hangover and decide to make a sandwich?
I can't remember.
What?
I'm still hungover. Right.
Well, I often do it with my honey wheat bread.
That doggone honey wheat bread.
And my deli meat.
Eat sweet bread, man, for a sandwich?
Yeah.
Come on, grow up.
Nobody wants to
get some real bread.
The fact that it is sourdough is the issue.
It's the healthiest bread you're going to eat, but go ahead.
No, nobody eats for health. You eat because it tastes good.
Sweet bread. So, all right, tell us about your sweet bread sandwich.
Well, Boar's Head Meat, right, has recalled over 700,000 pounds of deli meat.
Well, we talked about that the other day.
No. We talked about them recalling 400,000. Now they recalled an additional 700,000 pounds. And it is also one of your favorite meats.
What?
Liverwurst.
No!
Liverwurst, but in bologna, they're recalling. Yes.
You know, that's my stress meat. Like if I'm having a real stressful day and I'm like, some people like chocolate or maybe they eat potato chips or candy or something like that. I crave liverwurst, and that's like my stress food. if I'm working behind my desk and all y'all getting on my nerves.
What?
I'm like, I feel like a liverwurst.
Do you put any toppings on it?
Oh, yeah. You got lettuce, tomato, and mustard, and a little bit of oregano. I like that. And what? Yeah.
You lost me with the tomato.
What?
Yeah. At least mustard, right?
Anybody that eats a sweetbread sandwich is not in this conversation. This grown folk sandwich.
94.1 WHRP in your community.
Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. Make sure you check in with D.L. Hughley this afternoon at 2 o'clock. He going to be on one. I promise you, after yesterday's big showing in Georgia with Kamala Harris. Oh, he's got something to say, y'all. Check in starting at 2 o'clock, the D.L. Hughley Show. All right, so, we're getting ready to wrap up the summer months here. A lot of people are wrapping up their vacay because school is getting ready to go back in session across the country between tomorrow and right after Labor Day.
Right.
So it's going to happen. The domino effect is in.
It's about to happen.
It's about to push forward from coast to coast. These people that have to go get their education will be returning. That said, now we've got people wrapping up summer vacay, but then people are thinking about what are we going to do this fall?
What are we going to do this fall? And Huntsville is ranked one of the top places to visit in the fall months.
Why?
Right. What you think that it's over, and then September comes around, and Huntsville is one of the most impressive companies for September travel. Huntsville, as you know, has won several awards or got several accolades, such as Best Place to Live, Cities with the Strongest Economy, Best Cities for Museums, Top Tech Markets in North America. I mean, these are like not only U.S., but places to visit around the world, and people are noticing our little bitty city with our 10 buses.
So that still haven't started up. All right, so people are going to start flocking here starting in September. Probably want to get in on the Jazz in the Park. That starts in September every Sunday.
You were good.
You know?
You were good.
Yeah. I'm thinking that. And also that we have the Space and Rocket Center. All right, that's something to do. Hello, good morning, Athens. We got Buc-ee's nearby.
Come on, Buc-ee's.
Right.
What else? Beaver Nuggets.
I'm just trying to think of why were people flocking here for the fall. There's lots of breweries. All right, we got that.
And you know the main reason, right? Because Tony in the morning.
That's what they want to hear. They want to hear us. Right. That was a good one. What other reasons, though? Okay, we know that there's a lot of people wanting to live here because of the big city money. They can kind of make work.
Cost of living.
I saw a California license plate yesterday.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, see, I've been here.
I've been here
18 years. You just now coming through.
It wasn't a rental car?
No, it wasn't. I was like, go back to Cali. So you got a lot of people coming from big cities that because it's you can't even afford to live.
Yeah.
You know, places like New York City, California, Chicago, all the big cities.
Imagine making like $100,000 in Southern California, then making that
nothing.
Same $100,000 in Huntsville, Alabama.
Now you rich.
Now you're rich.
Tony in the morning, about to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
One of the most curious things people have in mind is what makes you so independent? And sometimes this kind of gripes people's nerves, especially when it applies to a woman who's independent.
Miss Independent.
You say you want someone of independence, but then when they are, you got a problem.
Someone said, is there a thing such as too independent? I mean, that's not in this. That's not in this.
And there it is. I solved my case. Yeah. Oh, it's something about the way she moved. I can't figure it out. It's something about her.
Said, ooh, it's something about kind of woman that wants you but don't need you.
Cha-ching.
Hey, I can't figure it out. It's something about her.
Because she walk like a boss, talk like a boss, manicured nails to set off the pedicure off. She's fly effortlessly, and she move like a boss.
Oh.
Do what a boss do. She don't. She got me thinking about getting involved, and that's the kind of girl I need. So you say.
Oh, Miss Independent.
Let's dig a little deeper.
She got her own thing. That's why I love her. Miss Independent.
Because she ain't in your pocket.
Won't you come and spend a little time?
This gonna cost you.
She got her own thing. That's why I love her. Miss Independent. Ooh, the way she shine.
Oh,
Miss
there's
Independent.
something about kind of woman that can do for herself. I look at her and it makes me proud. There's something about her. So he's happy that she's independent.
Yeah.
He's kind of like in awe of her because she's independent.
Yeah.
She's her own boss, doing what a boss do. And there's something about her that makes him feel like she's sexy because she's a boss.
She wants him, but doesn't need him.
Right. But she needs him, although she might not necessarily want him.
Oh, I see what you did there, because we need each other. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. And Texas rain and Hurricane Beryl has been absolutely crazy to the point to where the flooding has these little creepy crawlers coming out the ground.
Yeah, so that was a couple of weeks back, and now they're in the, I guess, recovery stage.
Recovery stage, and it's funny how that when the water disappears, the things that are left behind. Well, Texas has these nice little flatworms. They're called hammerhead flatworms.
I didn't know worms had different names.
They got all kind. It actually looks pretty dope.
Yeah,
it's like it has like a little yellow outside with the little black inner line, and then a white stripe down the middle. Looks like something that you might want to pick up. You know, but if you do pick it up and touch it, it will cause a rash.
What?
And for the furry friends out there, if they eat it, it's poisonous.
Oh.
And so you ask.
I didn't, but
PT.
okay.
What? You did, but you didn't realize you asked. So PT, what am I supposed to do? Can I cut it in half? And the answer is no.
So this is a worm.
A worm.
They have an abundance of these flathead worms.
Flathead, cool type worms that you might want to play with, but don't.
Because they're cute. They look interesting.
They literally look interesting.
A worm that the way you described, I've never seen
hammerhead, right? Like a hammerhead shark.
I got it.
Yellow outside,
right?
Black inner line,
okay,
with a white stripe down the middle.
I mean, it's got a little swag.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
Worm swag. Yeah.
Tony,
yes,
you can't be hitting on these worms, okay? You can't be hitting. They're poisonous, okay?
Hey, worm.
Now for my exotic people that like to eat this stuff.
Oh no,
you got to put it out there because there's some weird folks out here that
we can't even use it for fishing bait, can we?
You can't.
Wow.
Because it's poisonous.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty dope. So
this worm surfaced after Hurricane Beryl, and this is all on the coastal line.
This is all on coming up on the people's front yards.
No.
Now they get up to 15 inches long.
That's not a worm. That sounds like a snake.
That's what people think it is. So that's why they're trying to cut the heads off.
So it's a worm snake.
No, it's just a worm.
It's just a worm.
Yeah, just a worm. Yeah.
Just a big beep worm.
Listen to your insectologist over here.
We learned so much with you, PT.
That's what I'm here for.
It's a lot of creepy stuff, but we learn a lot from you.
I got to put the information out there for the people.
All right, to the people who are shopping and looking for a little bargain, Target has announced something pretty cool. They're going to recycle your old jeans. So don't throw your old jeans away. They say that they'll take them back starting on the 4th of August through the 10th. Target's going to accept your used denim pieces, and they will give you 20% off on any new denim apparel that you purchase from their store.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're going to recycle your old denim, probably put them through a big washer and then resell.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
Put somebody's name on the back, make it look like a brand. But I don't know. This is something they're doing. You can check it out for yourself. If you're looking for some type of bargain or just want to get rid of some old denim, take them to Target, get 20% off, and who knows what else they'll come up with next.
Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256, and now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
I love this quote because it is so appropriate for this time of the year. being that we're going into an election year and an election month here in the Tennessee Valley, especially in the month of April. So for those of you who are not registered, please make sure you register to vote. I know there's a big change that's coming for District 1, and people have big decisions to make. The country has big decisions to make because we have the presidential election coming our way as well. But this quote from Rosa Parks, who said, "To bring out change, you must not be afraid to take the first step." That's with everything in life. Think about it. To bring out change, you must not be afraid to take the first step. That is your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP. Thank you for spending time with us, Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256.
And until tomorrow, Tennessee Valley, remember, we love you.
Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.